How to make him fear losing you. In this video, I'm going to share exactly what makes a man afraid of losing you, which in turn causes him to step up and give you the commitment that you want. It's Sabrina, your personal love advisor from A New Mode, the channel where we show you how love actually works. Okay, so here's what usually happens in a relationship. A woman will meet a guy who shows some interest in her and she completely latches onto him. She commits herself fully to him and is fully invested in making this relationship work. She cancels her dating apps, she forgets about any other potential guys that may be out there, and she is just all in. The guy knows that she's all in and he can just continue with this non-relationship relationship indefinitely because he's getting all the benefits of a relationship without the responsibility. He knows she's not going anywhere, so he has no motivation to step up and actually commit to her. In order to get a guy to give you the commitment you want, he needs to be a little bit afraid of losing you. Because if he's not afraid of losing you, then he's just gonna keep things as they are. I'm gonna explain exactly how to do it right in this video, so make sure you watch all the way until the end. Real quick, if you enjoy this video, if you find it helpful, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice. Ring the bell so you get notified when we post new content and leave me a comment letting me know what you think. Okay, let's get into it and talk about how to make a guy afraid of losing you. Number one, keep your options open. Now this applies if you are not official, you're not in an official relationship with this guy. Keep dating around, keep your options open. Do not commit yourself to him because you're not his girlfriend until you're his girlfriend. And until then, you're a free agent. You can see what else is out there. I know maybe you really like this guy and you don't want to see what else is out there because you feel like this one could be the one, but you can't do that. You have to keep looking around at what's out there because if you commit yourself to him before he commits to you, it's just never going to happen because like I said earlier, he's just going to know that you're there so he can continue exploring his options as long as he wants and you're just always going to be there waiting in the wings. This doesn't mean that you are going out on dates every night. You don't have to be going out with different guys, but just keep your mind open to the possibility of dating other guys. Keep your dating apps active. Keep an eye out for anyone else who catches your eye. Don't commit your whole heart to this one guy. And essentially the reason for this is pretty simple. If a guy really likes you and he senses that he could lose you to some other guy, he will step up and snatch you and claim you as his real quick. Number two, leave him wanting more. If a guy doesn't fully have you, he's always going to be afraid that he might lose you to something or somebody else. It's really important, especially in the beginning of a relationship, to just leave him wanting more. Now, this isn't a game because you're not doing this in a manipulative way. I'm not telling you to pretend to be busy. I want you to actually be busy. I'm not saying play hard to get, be hard to get. So the way to leave him wanting more is don't engage in all day texting marathon sessions. I know that's really easy to do in the beginning of a relationship when you really like this guy, but it's important to just cut the conversation and say, look, I have to go right now. I can't talk right now, but I'm free tonight around 9 o'clock or whatever it is, and give me a call then. And also, you don't need to always tell him exactly what you're doing and fill him in on every detail of your day. If he asks you to hang out one night and you plan to just watch The Bachelor with your girlfriends, you don't need to say that to him. Just say, I can't tonight, I'm busy. Let him imagine what you might be up to. His mind is gonna go to the worst places and he's gonna think, oh, she's out with some other guy. And like I said, if he really likes you, he is not gonna risk losing you to some other dude. It's also good not to say yes every time he asks you to hang out. Again, don't do this in a manipulative way. Really focus on having a full, amazing life so that you are actually really busy and this guy has to work a little harder to carve some space in your life. But we're gonna talk about that later on, so keep watching. Number three, have an active social life. Keep your life full and busy and have a lot going on. Again, when you do this, he really needs to work harder to get your attention and to get your time. And if he has to work harder, he's gonna realize subconsciously or consciously that you are an in-demand woman. And that's gonna make him afraid of losing you because that's rare and hard to find. And guys know that. Number four, use your walking power. Walking power is a term that we use a lot on A New Mode. And it doesn't mean that you say to him, you better step up and treat me right or I'm gonna walk away. Walking power is a belief that you hold internally. It's one where you tell yourself, if this situation isn't what I want, I'm okay with walking away. And you just believe that and you hold that belief. You don't even need to say anything to him because you know that you'll be fine. If you walk away from him, if he can't give you what you want, you're okay with leaving this situation. This is a very different mentality than what most women have in a relationship. Most women cling on to it for dear life and commit themselves fully and say, I am gonna make this work no matter what I have to do. I will make it work with this guy. Number 5, have high self-worth. A man isn't afraid of losing a needy woman because she needs him too much. She's not going anywhere, and he knows that. He knows he can behave as badly as he wants, and she will still be there. She will still be working harder and harder to win him over just to gain whatever scraps he's willing to throw her way. Don't be this woman. Be a high-value woman who values herself and values her time and doesn't waste time on guys who don't treat her right. When a woman is confident, a guy knows that he needs to step up and bring his A game, or else he might lose her. Now, how do you do this? How can you become a confident woman with high self-worth if you don't already feel that? One strategy that really works, and I always found effective, when I was younger and struggling with my self-esteem, is to fake it till you make it. Act as though you are a woman who is confident and has high self-worth. So for example, let's say a guy goes hours without texting you back. Your instinct might be to just text him a barrage of angry messages saying, "Why aren't you answering me? I know that you're by your phone. I know you've been on your phone. I saw that you liked some girl's pictures on Instagram, and what's going on?" Instead of doing that, ask yourself, how would a confident woman react in this situation? Would she, fly off the handle and shoot him all these angry texts? Or would she say, okay, something must have come up. He's probably busy. I'm sure I'll hear from him later, because why wouldn't I? And if she doesn't hear from him, she won't freak out about it because she knows, okay, maybe we just weren't a match and I'll find someone else because I'm confident in myself and I know that I am worthy of an amazing partner who sees me and appreciates me. And that's it. There's no drama, no hysterics. She just carries that belief. So ask yourself, when different situations come up in your relationship, just ask yourself, how would a confident woman react to this situation? And the answer is pretty clear. Also, it really helps to find a confident role model. Maybe it's a friend or a family member, or maybe it's even a celebrity who's just super confident, someone you look up to. Ask, what would she do in this situation? And let that guide you. And the more you act as though you are a woman with confidence and high self-worth, the more that will penetrate and become a part of you. It's also really important to have passions. I'm sure if you've watched my videos, you've heard me talk about this. Passions build self-esteem, because when you are passionate about something and pursue your passion, you feel alive, you feel energized, and that's what makes you magnetic. That's what makes people want to be around you, and that's what helps fill you up so that you're not relying on a man to fill you up. Number 6, have boundaries. Confident people have boundaries and they stick to them. And if someone crosses that boundary, there are consequences to pay. If one of your boundaries is, I don't want a guy who's just making last-minute plans and just messaging me, at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night saying, hey, want to come over? The guy will know that if he asks you to, hang out last minute, then you're probably gonna say no, because that's one of your boundaries. You don't do that. You don't hang out with people last minute. So stick to those boundaries. People without boundaries are the ones who get walked all over and treated as doormats. Another one of your boundaries might be, okay, I'm not gonna be with a guy who says he doesn't wanna be in a relationship. So if a guy comes out and says, look, I don't like labels, I don't like being in a relationship, and that's your boundary, you say, okay, cool, well, this isn't for me, because that's what I'm looking for. I guess we're on 2 different pages, and I wish you all the best. Number 7, prioritize yourself. So many women make the mistake of prioritizing the man as soon as they get into a relationship, or not even a relationship, as soon as they just start dating a guy that they like and see a lot of potential with. She makes it all about him, all about what he's thinking, how he's feeling. You still need to prioritize yourself. Look at him and say, how can he enhance my life? Not, what can I do to win him over and show him what an amazing girlfriend I will be? Is he worthy of me? Will he treat me right? Is he good enough for me? Those are the questions you should be asking. You should be prioritizing how you feel. If you don't feel good in the relationship, you're not going to stay in the relationship. It's also important to prioritize your mental health and your physical health. Make sure you continue working out and taking care of yourself and doing things that you really enjoy. Again, it's so easy to just drop everything as soon as there's a guy in the picture who shows us some love and affection or attention, but it's really important to make yourself the priority. Also work on looking your best and feeling your best, because once you're in that place, a guy will be afraid of losing you because he sees how attractive and appealing you are. So he'll know, okay, I really need to step up my game in order to keep her, in order to be worthy of her. Number 8, connect to who he truly is. Men are starved for genuine connection and recognition and appreciation, because this is something they don't get very often. A lot of women get so wrapped up in how does he feel? What's going on in his head? Does he like me? Does he not? What did this text mean? They don't even focus on connecting with who he is. We all wear masks in the world, and it's important to connect to who he is beneath the mask, his real self. In psychology, this is called the shadow self. Our shadow self is who we truly are. It's those parts of our personality that we don't really show the world, but that is our essence. So let's say he conducts himself as this macho, tough guy in the world, but beneath that, he might be really sensitive and have a big heart. That is his essence. That is who he truly is, and that's who you want to tap into. So pay attention to him. Pay attention to what lights him up, what compliments are really meaningful to him, and try to connect on that level. This will not only make him afraid of losing you because he'll realize what a valuable woman he found, he will become addicted to you. So there you have it. Those are the 8 ways to make a man fear losing you so that he steps up and commits. And if you follow all of this, he will probably fall deeply in love with you as well. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please give it a like, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to turn on notifications, share this with your friends who might enjoy it, and leave a comment letting me know what you think, letting me know what other videos you'd like me to create. For more relationship advice, check out anewmode.com and more videos on this channel, and follow me on Instagram @anewmode, and I will see you in the next video.